Hey, Cindy, it's me. What happens if you lick too many envelopes? Really? What kind of rash? Oh, man. What's that? Rollerblading? I can't. I've got to go home and finish my biology report. Yeah, see you tomorrow. My biology report's on alligators. I used to think they were nothing but creepy, prehistoric, overgrown lizards. Turns out they're fascinating, especially if they're part of a mystery. Come on, help me solve one.
Shannon didn't come home last night, so I thought I ought to report it. Here, I brought her picture.
Actually, Mrs. Gregor, we already have a picture of your daughter. In fact, we have a whole file on her and the crowd she runs with.
Oh, because of her gambling.
Yeah, high-stakes poker, blackjack. She even bets on golf.
She keeps trying to quit, but she just can't seem to help herself. She's really not a bad person, Detective.
I know, but the people she gambles with are serious criminals.
That's what worries me. She was supposed to be home for dinner, and I made her favorite, ribs.
Did Shannon say where she was going?
She said something about going to Gator World.
The alligator park? What for?
Well, she must have been visiting her old boyfriend. He's a tour guide there.
What's his name?
Benjamin McBride.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll stop down there and see if he knows anything.
Oh,
Right?
thank you, Detective. I knew I could count on you. Shannon always says how nice you are.
That's, fine. Now you go home, okay?
Detective, can I go with you?
Did you finish all your work?
Yes.
What about the rest of that tape?
The tape? Oh, the tape.
Oh, I guess it can wait.
It can wait? Then I can go? Can I go?
Over there is where we hatch the baby alligators, and to your left is the pond for gator wrestling.
What's that?
Well, that's just a storeroom. We don't lock the door, but security's never been a problem here at Gator World. There are only two ways in. The front gate and the 10 miles of gator-infested swamp behind the park.
Do alligators eat people?
Sure, if they're hungry. But if the gators don't get you, the Destries will.
Who's that?
When they built Gator World, there was this weird family that lived here. The Destries. They disappeared back into the swamp, swearing they'd never leave. Some people think they're living back there still. I know I wouldn't want to be here after dark.
He's just funning you.
It's feeding time, folks.
Benjamin McBride?
Yeah?
Detective Heinlein, Cocoa Beach Police. I'm looking into the disappearance of Shannon Gregor.
Tim. Yeah, I saw her yesterday. She came by when the park was closing.
How do you know Miss Gregor?
She's my ex-fiancée.
Ex?
Yeah, I broke things off when she bet my engagement ring in a poker game. She says to me, but I had 4 jacks, like I'm the crazy one.
Do you have any idea where Shannon went after she left Gator World?
I don't know, and I don't care. Look, I got another tour waiting.
All right, one more thing. Can I get a map to the place?
Yeah, over here.
Detective, look what I found. Look at the initials. SG. Maybe it's Shannon Gregor's. And there's a 4-leaf clover, a horseshoe, and dice. Good luck charms, like a gambler would have.
And the bracelet snapped right in two.
Maybe it was broken in a struggle.
Maybe. Maybe McBride had something to do with Shannon's disappearance after all.
Right
a 10-page paper on the animal of your choice.
10 pages? I couldn't write 10 pages on myself.
Well, you must include sections on habitat, mating, and the digestive, respiratory, skeletal, and circulatory systems.
That'll help pad it. What are you gonna do?
Vampire bats. I've seen every vampire movie made. How different can it be?
I guess I'll do the three-toed sloth.
Why?
Just like him. What are you gonna do, Shelby?
About what?
Our biology papers? Pick an animal, write 10 pages?
When did we get this?
First period. Where were you?
I can't get my mind off this case. Shannon Gregor's mom identified the bracelet as her daughter's, so Detective Highline sent in a team to drag the swamp.
He's thinking...
Like, fed her to the alligators?
I'm sure I could find some clues if I could investigate myself. But of course, Detective Highline won't let me. It's driving me crazy.
Well, at least you've got your biology report to distract you.
That's it. I know. I'll do my report on alligators.
That would, of course, require several trips to Gator World.
Why, how convenient. Do you happen to be going now?
I can't. The police are still there. But I've got other plans for the afternoon. You're busy?
Now, what are you trying to find out from Shannon's mom?
Anything. What the deal was with that guy McBride. Hopefully we can get in the house and look around. Hi. We're from Cocoa Beach High. We're selling candles to raise money for the badminton team.
We need birdies.
Would you be interested in buying one?
I'm sorry, I can't today.
You seem kind of upset. I think we might have something here that might help. The aroma of sandalwood has long been known to have a soothing effect on people.
You know, that is relaxing.
It's lovely. It reminds me of a perfume my daughter wears.
Look, we're really sorry to have bothered you. Why don't you just keep the candle? No charge.
Oh, I can't just take it. Here, you kids come on in. I'll get my purse. I'll be right back.
I can't ask her questions. She's too upset. That must be Shannon. What's this? Wow. Shannon sure gets a lot of calls from some guy named Ranch. I wonder if he's a gambler, too. Maybe there's a file on him at the police station.
Look, we're not actually gonna take this woman's money, are we? I mean, I'd really like to be able to just look at myself in the mirror again.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Wait!
Alfred Ranch. Illegal gambling.
The history of dogs, man's best friend, those doggone dogs. I thought you were doing a three-toed sloth.
I couldn't even find one article on them, but there's many fine volumes on dogs.
Well, these vampire bats are even better than vampires. Did you know that their stomachs are specially adapted to a diet of blood?
Oh, I've been looking for a pet.
Hey, look what I found. It's an article about the opening of Gator World, and it mentions that family that lived in the swamp, the Destries.
The opening ceremony was disrupted by the Destry family, who fired several rounds of ammunition at the Gator World sign and disappeared into the swamp.
They're a handsome bunch.
Well, I guess fashion isn't a priority when you live in a swamp.
People say they never left.
Maybe they come out at night to make sure nobody trespasses on their land.
Yeah, maybe the Destries got Shannon.
This paper's from 1946. Wouldn't they all be dead?
Probably. Except this little girl, Maud. She could still be alive.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah. I'm going to add Maud Destry to my suspect list, just in case. And then there's Shannon's ex-fiancé, Benjamin McBride. He's really angry at her. And Alfred Ranch. His file says he runs illegal poker games, and he calls Shannon a lot. I've got so much to do.
Well, you better just squeeze in your biology report. It's due Monday, and this library closes at 5.
Luckily, Gator World's open till 7. Oh, no!
What are you doing here, huh? No one is supposed to be here. This is Destryland.
Maud?
Why don't you both just get out, huh? Why don't you both just get out of here?
So let me get this straight. Some swamp woman rescued you?
Yeah, Maud Destry. So I ran to the gate, and that's when the alarm went off. Here's the shoe I found in the swamp. I think it's Shannon's. She was wearing a pair like this in her photo. You can have it.
All right, tell me again. What were you even doing at Gator World?
Research for my report.
Can we see your research notes?
I don't actually have notes.
Did you draw any sketches, take any photos?
No, but I have some very strong mental images.
What about a park brochure, a souvenir cup, maybe a button? No. What kind of research did you do again?
I was observing behavior, and I really didn't realize how late it was. Honest.
Oh, I believe that part. It's the rest of the story I'm having trouble with.
You believe me, don't you, Grandpa?
You grounded?
For 2 weeks, except for school and work. And my grandpa wants to see an outline of my report by tonight.
Well, at least you got your books. A Beginner's Guide to Poker. What's your animal again?
Well, Ranch runs a poker game, so I thought I'd go see him today and pretend I want to play. But I guess that's out.
No, it's not. We can go.
No, I have to finish my polar bear report.
I thought you were doing dogs.
Yeah, that whole dog thing was way too broad. Anyway, wrenches are going to believe that we are serious gamblers.
Why not? Didn't you play that gambler Nathan Detroit in that play last year?
What, Guys and Dolls? That's a musical.
Oh, you were totally convincing.
But real gamblers don't wear tap shoes. And besides, I don't even know how to play poker.
Oh, it's easy. My grandma showed me how.
Perfect, take her, because I'm not going.
I guess you're right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you couldn't pull it off.
You know, could have had time to prepare.
No, you're not really the gambler type.
This is a lot realer.
Real? Oh, I can be real. Give me this poker book.
What's Trench's address?
This doesn't look so hard. Woo!
Hi! We have to go do our reports now.
Yeah, I gotta hit the old books. We'll just see you later.
How's your report coming, Shelby?
Great! Did you know alligators could chew their prey underwater, but if they try to swallow down there, they drown?
See, biology is fun.
Are you sure this is the place?
I think so. This is a pawn shop. Where's the poker game?
No, in Guys and Dolls, they moved the dice game around so that the cops couldn't find them. I bet you that's what Wrench does.
Good thinking.
Thank you. What do you want?
We heard you ran a poker game.
Wanted a piece of the action?
I tell you what. You deal each of us 5 cards. One of you kids beats me. I'll let you in the game.
Fair enough. Deal, Nathan.
Alrighty. What do you got?
A pair of deuces.
2 sevens.
Sorry, guys. Just read them and weep.
What's that?
A flush.
No, it's not.
But they're all red.
They all have to be one suit. All diamonds are all hearts.
You kids, scram.
But I beat you.
You hang around with amateurs. I got a reputation to keep up.
That's a surprise. From what Shannon says, he lets anybody play.
Shannon? Shannon Gregor? You know her?
Kinda.
Where'd you see her last?
At a
At
wedding.
the beach. A wedding on the beach at sunset.
It was quite beautiful.
Get out of here. No, wait. You see Shannon? You tell her I want my money. I want my 50,000.
50,000? Okay.
She can't hide forever. You tell her.
Well, at least your grandpa let you out for an hour to exercise.
Yeah, but I have to stay in the yard, just like a prisoner. I really appreciate you guys going to see Ranch for me.
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, but I think you can pretty much rule him out as a suspect.
You see Shannon? You tell her I want my money.
Yeah, he really thinks she's alive.
You know, the more I think about McBride, the less guilty he seems. I mean, if you fed an old fiancé to the alligators and a detective was asking you questions, wouldn't you at least pretend to be concerned about her?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Well, then that leaves Maud Destry.
I know, but if Maud Destry makes a habit of feeding people to the gators, why did she save me?
What are you doing here?
Nothing adds up.
Here's more bad news. Your time's up.
Yeah, well, we gotta get to the library anyway.
Just a sec. I've got a knot.
Hurry, Noah. The library closes soon.
Look, if I could take off this skate without undoing the lace, I would, but I can't, can I?
No, you can't. I got it. The shoe I found in the swamp. The laces were tied all the way up, and the bow was double knotted. The shoe couldn't have fallen off Shannon Gregor.
And if the alligators had eaten her, they'd have eaten the shoe too.
Right.
Then how did it get in the swamp?
Well, someone must have put it there. And I think I know who it is. Can I borrow your car?
You're grounded, except for school and work.
But this is work, because there's a crime, and it's school because of the alligators. Oh, I'll figure out the details later. We better get to Gator World.
When the mama alligator lays her eggs, she actually goes into this trance. You can reach right up underneath and grab the egg.
I want to check out that storeroom, but I'm sure they'll stop me.
We'll create a diversion. Excuse me. I don't want to cause a scene, but I think I just saw a baby alligator crawl under the gift shop.
We've got a code 18. I repeat, a code 18 in the gift shop. Possible baby alligator breakout. Let's move!
Hello? My boat!
Looks like you're stuck.
Shannon Gregor?
Who are you?
I'm Shelby Wu. I work for the Cocoa Beach Police, although I'm operating on my own in this case.
How'd you find me?
I figured you had to be here. All the other buildings have tourists going through them, and the swamp's not safe.
No, it's not. How did you know I was alive?
I found that shoe you planted in the swamp. It was laced up. It couldn't have fallen off your foot, so I knew you must have put it there yourself. Then I remembered something Maud Destry said.
Why don't you both just get out of here?
So I realized there must be another person in the park. You.
Very clever.
Why'd you do it?
Because I owe a lot of people money. Believe me, I'm better off if people think it was me in that burlap bag instead of the chicken I stuffed in it.
But what about Mr. McBride and Maud Destry? What if they get accused of killing you?
Oh, but they won't, because there's no proof. It was the perfect plan. I get out of my mess and nobody gets hurt.
You've just been hiding here?
Yeah, but I've been watching Maud, and I know her way out of the swamp, and I'm out of here.
What are you doing with all that stuff?
They'll never miss it.
You know, your mom's worried sick.
Is she? I'll call her when I get to Vegas.
Wait, you can't go. I'm making a citizen's arrest.
Now that is cute.
Your boat's too heavy.
I'm not going far. You know, you should probably quit worrying about me and start thinking about yourself. It'll be dark in a couple hours, and that's when the gators like to crawl in for a visit.
Come back! You're sinking! Look out! Alligators!
Shelby, help me! Oh my gosh!
Here, grab this! Hold on! How'd you get here so fast, Detective?
Your friends called me when your boat came back empty. Fortunately, somebody has some sense. Miss Gregor, you'll be coming with me.
Are you arresting me?
Well, it depends. I'm actually a lot more interested in arresting Alfred Wrench. I have a strong hunch he's been running poker games again, but I don't have any proof. You think you can be of any help?
We could probably work something out.
Did you really think you'd get away with this?
Oh, I figured my odds were about 50-50, which isn't half bad if you think about it.
You need some help.
We'll see if we can get her some. Boys?
Look, Detective! It's Maud Destry, over there!
Maybe you should go home, Shelby. As a matter of fact, I called your grandfather. He's waiting for you.
What kind of mood is he in?
I don't know. There was just this long string of Chinese.
That's not good.
Well, maybe he'll cool off by the time you get back.
Want to bet? I'm still grounded. In fact, my grandpa gave me an extra week, which seems a little extreme if you ask me. Oh well. Gives me plenty of time to write my report. I've already got the first sentence. Alligators are one of the most misunderstood creatures on the planet. Yeah, alligators and me.